Hey everyone, this video is what happens when skill and speed come together. Skill and speed are really working well here. They do not want to take a break. If you like this video or if it makes you happy, you can like it. Subscribe to our channel. This will help us a lot. It is even better than a cup of coffee. Now get something to eat and let us watch this video together. Skill and speed are going to make this video really fun. Kicking things off with the people who clearly did not come here to play. You ever try to do something and just end up making a huge mess? Yes, the same thing happens to me. These people have it down to a science. I mean, look at the muscle memory these people have. It is not about how fast they are, it is the fact that they are not even looking most of the time. It is like their hands just know where to go. These people are doing things like putting bricks in place or sorting parts. They are not wasting any movement. It is really nice to watch someone who's just that good at what they do. I think it is great to see people who are very skilled. The people are very good at their job. I wonder how years it takes to become this good. Because I am pretty sure I would trip over my feet just trying to keep up with the people. Okay, moving on from the handwork to the heavy hitters. You see a massive machine like this and you usually think destruction, right? Well, not today. These operators are basically using a multi-ton excavator like it's a surgical tool. I mean, look at the touch on this. One wrong move and boom, everything's a mess. But these guys, they've got the kind of finesse you'd expect from a watchmaker, just on a much bigger scale. It's one thing to drive a truck. It's another thing entirely to make a piece of yellow iron look this graceful. Honestly, watching them thread the needle with something this big is just next level. How many hours do you think someone has to sit in that cab to get this dialed in? It's genuinely impressive. All right, this next one is for everyone who loves a good before and after. There's just something about watching a chaotic mess get turned into something totally clean and organized. Check this out. It's not even about the speed here, it's the consistency. Every pass is exactly the same as the last one. If you've ever tried to do this yourself, you know how easy it is to miss a spot or get a crooked line. But these guys, they're making it look like they're using a ruler. Honestly, I could sit here and watch this all day. It's like hitting the reset button on a messy room, but way more satisfying. Just look at that finish, it's basically perfect. Who else finds this weirdly relaxing? Now we're getting into the stuff that'll make the perfectionists in the room very happy. We're talking about the one-shot wonders. No tape, no guides, no safety net, just pure, raw talent. Like, look at that line. I'd have paint all over the floor, the walls, and probably my hair, but this person handles it like it's nothing. It's that final 5% of a job that really separates the pros from the rest of us. It's the patience to not rush the finish, even when you've been at it for hours. There's a certain level of pride in this kind of work that you just don't see every day. Watching that final layer go on or that last detail click into place, yeah, that's the good stuff right there. If your brain feels a little bit better after watching that, you're definitely not alone. All right, we've seen the delicate stuff, but let's give it up for the people who are out here doing the absolute heavy lifting. Have you ever had a job that's just a total grind? Most people would be burnt out by lunch, but these legends have turned hard labor into a literal art form. It's that flow state where you don't even have to think anymore. Your body just goes on autopilot. Watch how they're moving. It's fast, it's heavy, but they make it look like they're just taking a walk in the park. I mean, look at the muscle memory here. One swing, one hit, every single time. No hesitation. You can tell they've done this thousands of times, and honestly, the consistency is just unreal. It's proof that any job, no matter how tough or messy, can look absolutely incredible when you've got someone who actually knows what they're doing behind the wheel. Mad respect for this level of hustle. All right, let's get into the stuff that's just weirdly satisfying. You know what I mean? There's something about the way these machines move that just hits differently. It's almost like they're breathing. Whether it's a giant mixer or a laser cutter, it's just perfect. It's that just right feeling when everything lines up. No gaps, no mistakes, just pure, unadulterated efficiency. I mean, look at the way this thing just slices through that. It's like a hot knife through butter. Honestly, I could watch this all day and not get bored. It's the kind of stuff that makes you realize how much goes into the things we use every day. Like, who even thought of making a machine that does that? Seriously, it's genius. All right, let's wrap this part up with the stuff that's honestly A little bit terrifying if you really think about it. These are the people who have zero room for error. One tiny slip, 1 second of losing focus, and it's game over. But look at how calm they are. It's like they're just making a sandwich or something. You can tell they've got ice in their veins. That kind of confidence only comes from doing the same dangerous thing about 10,000 times until it's just normal. I mean, I get nervous just watching this through a screen, and they're out there actually living it. It's that perfect mix of how is that even possible? And man, I wish I was that cool. Seriously, if there was an Olympic sport for just being a total boss at your job, these guys would be taking home the gold every single time. Respect. Okay, ever look at something like a perfectly painted road or a massive field and wonder, wait, how did they actually do that? Most of us just walk past this stuff every day without a second thought, but there's a whole world of crazy specialized gear out there designed for just one specific job. It's like watching a real-life cheat code. This machine is doing the work of like 50 people, and it's doing it way better than any of us ever could. I love watching these things work because it's just so efficient, no breaks, no complaining, just absolute results. It's kind of beautiful in its own weird mechanical way, makes you realize there's a massive amount of engineering going on behind the scenes just to keep everything looking sharp. Honestly, whoever invented this deserves a raise. All right, let's scale things up a bit. We're moving away from the small details and looking at the people who move the world literally. When you're dealing with stuff this big, you can't just wing it. Every single move has to be calculated. It's like a giant game of Tetris, but with multi-ton shipping containers and zero undo button. I honestly don't know how they stay so calm. I get stressed just trying to park my car in a tight spot, and these legends are swinging steel beams around like they're toothpicks. It's that perfect mix of massive power and total control. You really have to appreciate the sheer scale of what's happening here. It's a lot of responsibility on one person's shoulders, and they're just getting it done. We've seen a lot of talent today, but these final clips, this is the absolute peak of the craft. This is what happens when you've been doing the same thing for 20 years, and you can basically do it in your sleep. Look at the speed on this. It's almost hard to track with your eyes. This isn't just a job anymore, it's a performance. You can tell there's a massive amount of pride in every single move they make. It's the kind of stuff that makes you want to go out and get better at whatever it is you do. There's something so motivating about seeing someone who has truly mastered their lane. Honestly, a huge shout out to everyone featured in today's video. They make the impossible look easy every single day. And that's a wrap for today, legends. Hopefully, that gave your brain the bit of satisfaction it needed today. If you enjoyed watching these pros do their thing, let us know down in the comments which segment was your favorite. Don't forget to drop a like if you haven't already, it really helps the channel grow. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you in the next one.